Bashar Ahmad on Thursday took to his Twitter account to list at least 20 things the president would be remembered for. Nigerians have mocked Bashar Ahmad after he listed what he claims are President Muhammadu Buhari's achievements in office. This is as the government prepares to leave power. In a matter of weeks, Ahmad, who is Buhari's media aide, had taken to his Twitter to list some of the achievements. According to Ahmad, President Muhammadu Buhari will, among many other things, be remembered for 1. Legislative reform, executive orders, infrastructure, railroads, air and sea ports, power, housing, water resources, ease of doing business reforms, digital economy and digital identity, oil and gas reforms, solid minerals, agricultural revolution, social investment and poverty alleviation, education and health, fiscal, trade, monetary and investment reforms, support to states, creative industry and sports, Niger Delta development, anti-corruption and transparency, law enforcement and security and justice reform, diplomacy and international relations, bilateral highlights, international appointments held by Nigerians, coronavirus response. Those are the 20 things that he has listed. You know, oh God of mercy. So where is Nigeria today? That is the question I'm always asking. So with all these 20 things he has listed, where have they and how have they placed, where have they placed Nigeria and the welfare of Nigerians themselves? They will just, just like when you are just writing projects, just write anything. Not something you can see physically, not in reality. Reacting Nigerians took to Twitter to mock him. Remove power, sir. We will only remember his failure in that aspect. All this you mentioned were half-baked and didn't work. Failed people. Above all, Baba Buhari showed himself as a good example that one can still be an upright leader. Nigeria, even if everybody around is a crook. His only failing is underestimating politicians, over-trusting appointees with delegations, not reshuffling of cabinets. Yes, best HOS ever. May Allah reward Baba Buhari with Najatu feed us. He failed woefully in everything. He will also be remembered for bringing Nigeria from top to bottom. Almost everything, literally almost everything Baba has done good. Okay? And you will be remembered for telling series of serious lies like this one you typed to our faces just to put food on your table. God deal, it is well. You have only 18 days. 20 and massive corruption isn't included. Education and health, but he is in London to see his dentist. Comedians, how does all this affect the increase in price of rice? You forgot to add he will be remembered for traveling at every opportunity, even when it is not necessary for him to travel. Education and health reform, but he still travels to UK for teeth treatment. I wonder why you all don't have an atom of shame in saying this. Because they are eating, because they are enjoying. Once they are enjoying, this is the man who has given them opportunity to earn so much, to live a living larger than life. So what do you expect? They don't struggle to get their meal. They don't struggle to get anything. Their salary is their salaries get paid as at when due. No disturbance, no stories. So far only Igbos, where the Nigerians as is if we care what the children of it from the southeast think or say. Doomed tribe. Ahmad Bashar dey talk Buhari's achievements. Now this one they talk of Igbo. You see, you fail to add importation of Boko Haram, terrorists, kidnappers and bandits that are still operating in southern Kaduna. So you are talking now, so you have benefited from these 20 things that they listed. Babu speaking like a human. The most corrupt election, or rather selection, was under his reign. The so-called Ahmad is really the imagine health and education. Una shame, they shame me. If all these reforms you listed were real and genuine, Nigeria would have been a paradise, but reverse is the case. There's one important achievement you inadvertently forgot, and that is the construction of railway line to Niger Republic without the approval of the National Assembly. Secondly, the construction of roads to Niger Republic simply because his Buhari's cousins reside there. Thirdly, you forgot to tell us his greatest achievement is disobedience of court order, ridiculing the judiciary. Fourthly, the worst government in terms of security, borrowing, election rigging, and so on. If I were you, what I would have done is to keep quiet and continue in prayers for May 29, 2023 to be a thing of yesterday. Bashar Ahmed, keep quiet and bury your face in shame. Buhari will be forever remembered for his failed campaign promises. He done opposite of all things he campaigned. He is for only his Fulani brothers and Niger Republic. He is against the citizens of Nigeria, a tribal bigotry, tyrant of a person. Don't you? If he succeeds in healthcare, why did he travel to treat dental problems? Buhari will be remembered for making Nigeria poverty capital of the world and also number one country with controversial election process in the world. You forgot to mention that he will be remembered for too much borrowing, accumulated debt everywhere, borrowing and sharing. Don't worry, we will remember all the killings under your watch. Remember for massive killing in Nigeria history. Second, if not first after the Civil War, is supposed to had Fulani invasion of indigenous territories, multiple innocent loss of lives, banditry and kidnapping prominence. APC, the most shameless party in the whole world. To lies means nothing. Absolutely nothing. It means nothing to them. What about suffering for Nigerians? You are a disgrace. The biggest government that trained worst corrupted officials in the officials that stood in billions. Secondly, best travel president for medical checkups. Although INEC incoming president seems is going to break records as most travel presidents for medical checkups and treatments abroad. Yup.